So it's Brigitta from Aqua Arcana, and I'm back with another pick a card reading, guys. Just to let you know, I'm still running the promo on readings, the discounted ones. So watch my last video, I believe. I put up the link over there. Just bear in mind, guys, whoever has booked or about to book, there is a week and a half waiting list right now, okay? So be patient with me. And I usually reply to a message saying more or less when you will receive your reading, okay? So what I want to do today is I really want to look into career, into why you're here, what you're supposed to do in this life. I am going to kind of look into your life path, but also look at your career. So everything is going to be about business, basically, and why you're here on this planet, okay? So guys, I want you to pick one of the 3 cards, okay, from Intuitive deck. So that's for pile number 1. Pile number 1, okay. That's for pile number 2. Pile number 2. And that's for pile number 3. Let me just, yeah, you got it? That's for pile number 3. So I'll hold them all up for you guys once again and decide which one you are drawn to. So that's 1, that's 2, and that one is 3, okay? So stop the video if you need some more time, and we are starting with pile number 1. And I have already laid out the cards, guys, because I've noticed that I am taking a lot of time shuffling on camera, so I'd rather talk about what's going on with you than shuffle cards on camera, okay? So let's see. Okay, guys, so what I'm seeing here, I'll show you cards in a minute. Pile number 1. Do you feel like some of you, I'm seeing, guys, that you have an idea already, you have a vision of what you want to do in your life, but you are kind of choosing still. I feel like you got a grasp of what it is that you would like to do in your life, but maybe you just not there yet, okay? Because we have 2 of Cups. Come on, I feel like you are already, some of you, on that path. Would it be you doing something after work, not as full-time just yet? I'm seeing maybe right now for some of you, whatever you're doing, it's a little bit like a hobby on the side, okay? And you're trying to figure out how to make this work for you full-time. Some of you are actually looking for a job right now. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Let's get right into your life path. So this is your current energies now, what I'm seeing. Your life path, guys, literally for some of you is going to be so like straightforward, and that's okay. Some people come into this life just to be really good mom or dad, okay? So I'm seeing for some of you it's literally to kind of to be the best mom or dad this little soul deserves, because maybe in the past life they were not as lucky, so now you have given this responsibility, okay? Now for some of you, I'm seeing your life path is to do with would it be dancing, would it be singing, would it be being on stage? But I'm seeing that you guys need to express yourselves, okay? And take whichever storyline resonates here. You need to be free, guys. Pile number 1, you need to feel the sense of expression by what you're doing. And I'm also, what I'm seeing here for some of you, it is to do with expressing your opinion. So maybe you are someone who is, and I'm hearing publishing, so maybe you're someone who is actually putting your opinion out there, or your research out there. Maybe you're vlogging, maybe you're blogging, maybe you're writing something. For some of you, it's to do with athletics and with sports, okay? So that's what you're meant to be doing. If it's vibing with you, it's your storyline. And I just saw like a football field, okay? And I don't know why. So maybe some of you have always wanted to do something with sports, but then you have decided to go for a safe option and maybe work something that society thinks is right, you know, that it's safe. And I'm seeing that yes, it would take competition, but you can do it. I mean, come on, we have these two beautiful cards, okay? Now, for some of you, it's literally, as I said before, something with writing and publishing. That's your thing. You have to put it out there, but I'm seeing do not expect it to be happening soon because you will have to be patient, okay? Now, for some of you, it's something to do with human rights. It's something to do with going for equality, and I don't know why this is coming through here. You guys have to, whatever is your life path, you will have to fight for it, because there's going to be and I'm hearing repression. I don't know why this is coming through. This is something to do with kind of battling everyone else in order to get where you want. But that's what makes it for you. Does it make sense? You are capable of doing that. Now, there's a lot of creative dancing and, you know, musical vibe to this pile. I'm seeing that you guys have to be known. You have, some of you, you have to be on stage, okay? And light has to be shined on you, as this card over here. Can you see that light over there? You are dancers created for maybe music, for theater, for some of you, okay? So I see 3 different storylines here at pile number 1. Someone is brought to this life in order to be the best mom or dad, okay, for this child or children. Now, another storyline, someone is put on this earth in order to express their thoughts. So through writing, through talking, okay? Now, another storyline here is someone is being put on this earth in order to be the best athlete or something to do with sports, okay? And then another story, well, it's actually 4. Another storyline here is that someone is being asked to express their art. Would it be through music or through dancing? Because you guys are someone who is visible. Now, another thing here, what I'm seeing here, you guys probably have a lot of ideas on your mind, okay? And you're not sure which way to go. So what I'm seeing here, go back to the childhood and remember those times, what used to make you happy when you used to be a child, okay? What you used to do when you used to be a child, because it all comes from the past. So whatever is your life path, believe me, you had an idea about it, or you don't understand as of right now how that thing that you've done in childhood, or you read about, or you were kind of like, oh, that's cool, how it's going to tie in to your life path, because it all comes from within, okay? It's something that you have already experienced in the past, but you have left it out of your mind, okay? Now, we have got pleads. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's from the Lightworker Oracle deck. It says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity, okay? So for those who are, well, literally it's all of you guys here. Channeling and uplifting humanity would be through arts, as I said, for being an athlete, being inspiring, through writing, through blogging, through being a really good mom or dad, okay? So all of you guys here, I'm seeing that you are doing a great job already, okay? It's only like half of you guys that you are still kind of like, hey, where should I go? What's this life path about, okay? Search within yourself and remember what used to make you happy, guys, because this is something that is buried deep inside of you, but maybe you're too afraid to go for it, okay? So I hope that made sense, pile number 1. Let me know if it did. I've missed you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. So guys, pile number 2, whoever picked this card over here, let's get into it. Let me just tidy this a little bit. And I have picked cards already. I drew them before starting the video because I wanted to save time and talk more about this rather than shuffling on camera. And let's see what's going on. You guys got 4 cards instead of 1. Sorry, instead of 3. there was an extra message coming through here. Right now what I'm seeing, some of you guys, and I'm talking about work, connected to your life path, present, and what you actually have to do in this life, okay? So what I'm seeing here, guys, you have some problems at work, and these are the problems or people who are giving you a hard time that are actually very, very toxic for you, okay? Would it be job itself, that you cannot rest your mind? Maybe you're coming back home and you still have work on your mind, which is absolutely shit, because you can never be like grounded, okay? You need to look at this you need to look at the situation from a different perspective. That's the hangman, you know. You need to understand what it is that keeps you in this chaos, okay? What keeps you in this codependent situation, okay? In some cases, is it just money? Can you not quit this job at this time? But the main message here is, guys, what I'm seeing, all this is happening for you in order for you to understand how to learn from people and situations. Would it be shit people behind your back? Would it be some arguments at work? Maybe your boss sucks? Anything to do with that, okay? Or you just don't like your workplace. It is teaching you how to understand what really matters for you. Usually we're being pushed out of jobs or certain people's lives in order to understand that this is not our path. So life will throw as much shit on you as possible until you decide to move forward, okay? Because you guys are capable to do whatever you wanted in life, okay? You're very much capable to switch in between jobs, pile number 2. And right now I feel like you're stuck in one mindset and you need to switch, okay? You need to start, like, sit down and think, is that a pattern that this has been happening to me for a long time? Maybe something that you keep on trying to accomplish but it never happens. Maybe I need to change my mindset. Maybe I'm thinking negatively, okay? Usually people are attracting negative things happening for them, actually to them, okay? And it's for you as well, right? Because they are not able to detach from the past. And I'm gonna talk about this for a minute. For some of you guys, it's gonna be very important, okay? Joe Dispenza talks about it a lot, and I will put the link down below. If I won't, remind me to do so. Pile number 2, he is talking about how we have experienced past hurt or past disappointment, okay, and how some people are still stuck at the back of their mind thinking, if I will go for this, I feel like something bad is going to happen, or I feel like it's going to happen again, or won't reach that goal again. Or, you know, every time you put something out there or you do something, instead of being very excited about it, thinking, oh my God, this is gonna be great, okay, or I have faith in this, or even if that doesn't come true, or this dream of mine goes like straight to the trash, I will keep on going anyway. So what I'm seeing here, guys, for a lot of you, it's like, let's say you're about to put out a video on YouTube or write a book, and you're trying to get noticed, okay, and what you're doing is you're like, oh no, it's not doing as well as it should be doing, and you keep putting this negativity in your head, which determines how your future is going to pan out, okay? So everything that you have in your head, you need to understand that, is determining how your future is going to be. So pile number 2, get that crap out of your head. Everything is going to be great. You need to switch your mindset completely from past hurt, from past events. Put your ego aside and wish for a better tomorrow, okay? Because better tomorrow is coming. So guys, let me tune in. In your case, some of you are actually meant to be doing holistic work. Some of you actually are on this planet in order to be mediums or psychics, okay? And that's very straightforward card over here. So some of you guys are here in order to uplift everyone else, okay? To speak the truth, I'm hearing, to give clarity to people, okay? And this is a really beautiful card, so keep on doing if you are doing this already. Now, some of you guys, I don't know why, but it's something to do with horse riding, okay? And it's not the first time. And also some of you are put on this earth in order to connect your work with travel, okay? So, but you have to find out how to do it, because as of right now, I see that you guys are a little bit kind of not sure what to do. And as I said to pile number one, remember what used to make you happy when you were little. What used to make you happy when you were younger, okay? Life path is to do with everything that used to make you happy, or something that you used to do in childhood that you didn't you haven't paid attention to, really, okay? So for example, I used to play during my childhood, I used to play with tarot cards. I had no idea what it was. I was playing with them just like with playing cards, okay? And I was like having the best time ever. And my mom herself said, I don't even know why I had tarot cards, because I'm not using tarot, if you know me at all. I was just curious and I bought a deck and I gave it to you. And I never ever thought about this, okay? I only remembered that I used to do it once I've started questioning myself what I really want to do, which was advising people, helping those with mental problems, helping those who are in really deep shit, you know. And I was like, but I'm also spiritual. How can I put these things together? I found that by listening to my heart, okay? And then if I look back to the childhood, like most of you will, and I'm sure you will find that life path of yours, you will understand that there is what word am I looking for? It's connected, okay? Everything that you have been doing before, have been thinking about before, it is connected to your life path, okay? Some of you guys will have to do two things at the same time, okay? And also a lot to do with finding a right path. So maybe you guys have to be the ones to help people out in order for them to find their path. So can you see this woman is a psychic over here? She's like, I'm going to help you out. She's very concentrated over there. Can you see? And here we have a path over there. It's a river, okay? And it's going towards that castle. And over here we have a path. So for me, it's to do with you guys telling others what to do. So you are a bit of counselors maybe here. And for counselors, usually you have really difficult life, because you have to go through these difficult experiences in order to be ready to advise anyone else, okay? If you didn't know how to deal with certain shit and really difficult people or situations, you wouldn't be able to advise everyone else, okay? Now, some of you, it's going to be very it splits to two, very logical and sharp. So some of you actually, I feel like, will have to work in some sort of lab, okay, to investigate, to tie clues, to find out why this happens. So it's a little bit like criminology, something to do with finding information out, okay? Something to do with analysis, also a bit of writing here too, but not as much. I see this pile is more to do with you, some of you guys being psychic, some of you guys being mentors, counselors, some of you guys, and I'm just heard addictions, maybe you want to help those who have been addicted to certain drugs or alcohol, whatever it is. And some of you guys are here in order to solve problems, but it's to do with criminal world, I believe, so, or with some sort of lab, okay? So maybe medical field as well. This is very interesting, guys. Just remember that whatever you decide to do, you might be going through different careers in order to find a life path. So it's not going to be very straightforward, okay? You might have to go there and then once you have experienced all these different jobs maybe, and encountered people on your way, that's when it's going to lead you, okay, to that castle. So you need to go through those experiences with those, you know, shit people and codependencies and all of that stuff, okay? So don't worry about it. Life is preparing you for that mission. Now, the oracle card we have is birthing a new age. It says birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So some of you guys, I'm seeing you are those light workers, okay? You need to bring that light and also clarity. It's to do with, as I said before, finding clues, analysis and stuff like that, okay? You guys are someone who will, by having those really heavy burdens on your shoulders in your life, you will have to lay those stones down, okay, from your shoulders in order for those stones to help you on your way, meaning that those difficult experiences will be helpful in order for you to find your life path and in order to do your work as a light worker, okay? So I hope that made sense, pile number 2. Let me know if it did, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3. So whoever has picked this card over here, let's look at your cards. And I have pulled cards prior to the video because I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time on camera, okay guys? I'd rather speak about important stuff than shuffle. So let's see what's going on. So you guys, okay, pile number 3, what I'm seeing, business opportunities, people coming towards you offering something. So pile number 3, what I'm seeing here is you guys want to be known, you want to be seen, you are someone who wants everyone else to see what you're doing, how well you've done it, and how much you have achieved, okay? Now you are also someone, and I'm having this, it's in between being a little bit cocky, but also, you know, when you have that cocky person who's like, oh yeah, I've done that, oh yeah, I've done this, oh yeah, I'm gonna be like known one day, oh yeah, I'm gonna do great in my workplace, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a manager. You guys all about business, you are very strong. I don't know why I'm sensing fire signs here. I see also some water, okay, here. But it's not about that. It's about your personality, okay? It's how strong you are. And you are also someone who has that soft side to you. So whatever you will, I feel like you are already very accomplished, pile number 3, okay? Out of all of you. You are someone who is already on that path, but also you are someone who is helping everyone else out. If you are not just yet, that's your thing, you have to do it. So whenever you will climb up those ladders or you will find your life path, what cards are saying, you will have to be someone who's helpful to others, okay? You have to share your success, you have to help others out. Would it be just homeless person, okay, on the way home? You have to kind of share your gifts and also share what you have earned so far, share your experiences with the world, okay? Right, so what I'm seeing here, in the future, guys, you might go through this very cold period, but don't worry because it's going to teach you something. Maybe some of you have been a little bit more concentrated on material world, and maybe there was some ego coming through, so that, you know, you might have a bump on the way saying that come back to earth and understand and kind of evaluate how much you have so far, because I feel like some of you guys might have forgotten that, okay? So let's see, what's your life path, guys? Some of you are someone who, what is it? This is very strange what I'm getting here. Okay, something to do with fighting. I see a ring, maybe boxing, maybe some sort of sports to do with fights, okay? So some of you guys are someone who actually will be enjoying that, taking risks, I'm seeing, okay? Also something to do with taming an animal, okay? That's very weird. I never said that about anyone's life path. Now, some of you are someone who have to shine clarity on anyone else and show them how to find a way, okay? And I'm also seeing you as someone, maybe your life path is to do with water. I'm seeing something to do with maybe water sports or being by the water, doing something connected with water, okay? Maybe therapies, take it as it resonates. And I just, what is it called? I'm not sure. I'm getting visions and I'm not sure what's it called, okay? Okay, I know what it is. It's to do with medical, okay? Treatments. So some of you guys will, your life path is to do, and it's in between beauty. You don't have to be a doctor, guys. You know when they do those freezing your skin or your fat therapies, does it make sense? So I'm seeing that and I don't know why. It's to do with beauty, and it's also beauty has to do with medical. So some sort of treatments, guys, that you might be doing as your life path, which is also uplifting humanity because it's to do with making people feel better, okay? I just heard a surgeon or plastic surgeon for some of you, but that's very little part of you guys, okay? Because these therapies, what I'm seeing here, maybe you are someone who has to be helping people out who have been through some sort of trauma or accidents, that their bodies have been broken in a way, okay? And you are there to heal those bodies, okay? Does it make sense? You're also someone who has to be, it's something to do with hands, okay? Maybe that's to do with that sports that I mentioned before. Maybe it's to do with actually massaging people. Now, another life path, what I'm seeing here, you guys are someone who has to be a great husband or wife and raise a beautiful family, and that's part of a life path too, okay? Some people are brought into this life to be the best mom or dad ever, the best husband or wife ever, and this is one of the biggest missions too, right? You are someone who has to be bringing happiness into everyone else's life, and also to be protecting those who are around you. So you are someone who's literally and I feel like I want to pull another card for you guys. This pile is interesting. You are someone who has to be protecting others, okay, and take it as it resonates. Maybe it's to do with your career too. Now, the Lightworkers Tarot, we have got Oracle deck. We have got the Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. So you guys have to kind of find your tribe in your life path too, okay? So once you will start doing what your heart desires, and I talked about this in pile number 2, okay? How to figure out, and also I think pile number 1, how to figure out what your life path is. Your life path always comes from your past experiences, what you used to do when you were little, when you were a child, some things you used to do before that used to make you happy, and your life path is actually one of those things, but it might not be as straightforward, okay? And as I said to pile number 2, when I was little, I played with tarot cards, but as playing cards, because I had no idea what they meant. And well, 30 years later, here I am, right? No, I think I was like 5, so 25 years later, okay. But yeah, it always has something to do with what you have done in the past. You have put something behind, deep at the back of your mind, okay, that you're like, no, you know, I don't think I can do it. But by you taking risks, you will be able to do it. That's the only way, right? Just listen to your heart and also follow your moon, because your moon is everything. And I'm talking about your gut feeling and intuition, okay? Everyone is just afraid to take risks when it comes to life path. You don't have to quit your job completely. Try doing part-time here, part-time there, okay? Try studying, maybe just weekends only. If that, whatever you want to do requires studies, there is always a way. It's just how much you really want it, okay? So think about that. Okay, collaboration. So your life path maybe for some of you guys has something to do with collaborating, and I just saw for some of you it's going to be design, something to do with architecture, maybe interior, maybe decor, maybe even painting for some of you. Okay, for some of you I see that you are created to be a really good leader, but you have to learn how to put your ego aside how to be a great leader. Okay, so leaders are not ones who are just telling you what to do, they are ones who are showing you example, and they never treat you any differently than everyone else. Okay, would you be CEO, would you be just a regular worker? Okay, so you have to understand how to be that leader, guys, because for some of you I still see some ego coming through. So try to put that ego aside, because life might knock you down a little bit, you know, to a lower position, for you to understand how it is for everyone else. So that's for really little part of you guys. Okay, yeah, so that's what I have for pile number 3, guys. I hope that helped, gave you any insight. Let me know if it did, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.